sir.
What's up, guys? It's your boy PJ here, aka The Paradox Nerd, back again with another video. And today we'll be doing an unboxing and review of the Hot Toys MMS 507 Luke Skywalker Crait version from The Last Jedi movie. Guys, I wasn't planning to review Crait Luke just because you guys know how I feel about The Last Jedi, and you guys know how I feel about that scene on Crait where Luke faces off against Kylo and the rest of the First Order and fools them to thinking that he's actually there, where in reality he wasn't. He was actually force projecting himself across the other side of the universe. And to me, that scene, as epic as it was, divided the Star Wars fandom. It's one of those things where you either loved or hated that scene. And you guys know how I feel. I'm not going to dive into it because you guys are here for the figure and not my opinion about that scene or the movie. But thanks to Vader Undershorts, he actually is letting me borrow this figure to review it. I think it's a trick because I think he really wants me to pick this figure up and to, you know, love The Last Jedi as much as he does. I don't know about loving The Last Jedi. I might love this figure, but I'm not sure about The Last Jedi. So with that being said, thank you, Vader Undershorts, for letting me borrow your Luke Skywalker figure to review. And shout out to you, man. I really appreciate the support. One more thing before I unbox this guy. I want to give a quick shout out to Day One Collectibles for the fast shipping and awesome price on Crait Luke. Guys, if you guys are looking for those awesome Day One Hot Toys releases from Hong Kong, please check him out. I'll put his link down in the description below. All right, so let's get into the unboxing. Starting off with the box art, as you can see, really nothing special, just your black and gray Star Wars themed packaging with a picture of Luke in the front. Nothing special on the side, and in the back you have this really cool looking picture of Luke. But yeah, I'm really digging it. Kind of wish that they add that band that they've been putting on the previous Star Wars figures. I'm not sure why they didn't do it for Luke, but it's not a deal breaker in my opinion. All right, and underneath you can see you have a slip cover. You have a picture of Luke. Pretty cool. And underneath that is the figure itself. Let's see what he comes with. All right, let's take out Luke. Wow. This head sculpt looks really good, guys. I'm really shocked in how this head sculpt turned out. It is definitely a younger version of Luke. Definitely older than the Return of the Jedi version. But I don't know, they might reuse the same look in the new movie where they do like a flashback or something. And you see this version of Luke training a younger Kylo. I mean, that would be really awesome if they did. And then you'll see all these like collectors coming out and trying to pick up this figure. All right, let's see what else he comes with. He comes with a swinging lightsaber blade effect. He comes with his dad's lightsaber, Anakin's. He comes with the interchangeable lightsaber light up effect arm. He comes with a pair of gold dice, which he gives to General Leia on Crait. Pretty cool. Comes with 2 right hand gloves, a whole bunch of hands. I think that's it. And here is the base. All right, I'm kind of confused about this base because in the movie, since he's a force projection, you don't have him having any like footprints on the salt or whatever you call this thing on Crait. But yeah, like that's what gave off that he was a force projection, that he didn't leave any like footprints on the salt. So I think that's kind of inaccurate in my opinion. But yeah, this Luke looks really good, guys. Oh my gosh, I am so tempted to pick this up now. Really impressed in how this turned out. But yeah, let's do the review right now. Alright, so let's begin this review by taking a closer look at the accessories he comes with. And as you can see, he really doesn't come with much, but to be quite fair, he really didn't have much during that scene on Crait. I'm going to start off by taking a closer look at the base here, and I absolutely love this base. It is beautifully sculpted, beautifully painted, great textures on top of the base and all around, as you can see. You can see the nameplate here in the front, and in the bottom has like a rose gold metal finish. My only problem with this base is that there is 2 footprints that's sculpted in, and I'm not sure why they did that, just because Luke is a force projection, so he didn't leave any footprints on top of that salt ground on Crait, so I'm not sure why they did that. So yeah, but that's just a minor gripe, to be honest, and you won't notice it when you put the figure on top of the base. He also comes with a pair of lucky dice, and this is the same pair of dice that he gives General Leia before he went out to face Kylo and the First Order. And as you can see, very detailed. Looks exactly the same dice in the movie. He comes with his dad's lightsaber, and as you can see, the hilt is beautifully detailed. And he also comes with this interchangeable lightsaber light up effect arm. And I already put on the swinging lightsaber blade effect. And to light it up, you have to open this part of the glove up. You can see the battery compartments right there. Turn on the switch, and there it is. Actually, this light up effect is pretty bright, so not sure what they did, but it looks really bright. Like the light goes all the way to the tip of the lightsaber blade, so pretty cool. And here it is with the regular lightsaber blade. And man, I'm not sure what they did, but they really improved on the light up effect. It is really nice and bright and shines all the way through the tip of the blade. You get 2 right gloved hands and 4 regular left hands. Let's take a closer look at the first gloved hand, which is the hand to hold the lightsaber. As you can see, beautifully sculpted, nicely painted. You also get a gesturing right gloved hand. You get a gesturing left hand. As you can see, really beautiful skin tones, really nicely sculpted. Another gesturing left hand, a lightsaber holding left hand, and the left hand to hold the lucky dice. Alright guys, so let's check out the head sculpt of Crait Luke. And all I have to say is the Hot Toys did a remarkable job with this portrait. It looks absolutely amazing. They did a really nice job with his skin tones, his facial expression, great sculpt on the hair, on the beard. And they definitely captured the likeness of Mark Hamill during that scene on Crait. My only problem with this portrait is that he doesn't have enough wrinkles. He looks a little young compared to what he looked like during the movie. But that's just a minor gripe. And seriously, it's really, really minor. But besides that, this is a really beautiful head sculpt. All right, so let's move on to the outfit. And this is probably one of my favorite parts about this figure, just because it is one of the best tailorings I've ever seen on any figure. And as you can see here, he's got some wires on the tip of his hood, so you could actually adjust it to your liking. As we move down the figure and check out the rest of his outfit, again, great tailoring, good quality materials used on his tunic and on his robe. You can feel it. It's definitely soft. You see here on the belt, he's got like a pleather belt with a nice shiny buckle here on the front. And you could actually hang his lightsaber hilt on this little hook here on his belt, just like so. And finally, here is the bottom half of his outfit. And I'm gonna start off with the pants. As you can see, really nothing special. It's just your same generic black pants that they use for most figures. And here in the back, I do want to point out that in the bottom of his robe, there is some wiring, so you could actually adjust it to your liking. And also the boots here are sculpted, and they're beautifully sculpted. As you can see, they're also a two-piece boot, so which is pretty cool. All right, guys, so let's go over the articulation, and I'm going to go over it real quick just because he really doesn't have much to kind of restrict him from having poor articulation. So let's start off with the neck. So his neck is on a ball joint, so you could actually turn his neck from side to side. You can bring it up, you can bring it down. So pretty good articulation around the neck joint. His shoulder joints have great range of motion. You can bring it up, you can bring it forward, and you can bring it back. Joints are double jointed, so you could actually bend it way past 90 degrees. So unfortunately, because of his bodysuit, Luke has no torso articulation, so you can't turn his torso from side to side or do any ab crunches, as you can see. Moving down to the hip joints, you could actually bring his hips out just about 30 to 40 degrees. You could bring it forward just about 10 to 20 degrees. His knee joint is double jointed, so you could actually bend it past 90 degrees. And last but not least, his ankle is on a ball joint, so he's got a good range of motion here. So you could actually bring it forward, bring it back, and you can swivel it from side to side. So here are my closing thoughts on Crait Luke. Like I said before, I wasn't planning to get a Crait Luke, but after reviewing this figure, I am pre-ordering him through Sideshow once I'm done filming this review. This figure really took me by surprise, and I can't believe how much I actually love this figure. From the beautiful head sculpt to the amazing tailoring, this is definitely a great figure, and if you're a fan of Luke, I definitely recommend you add this version of Luke to your collection. Now, don't get it twisted, I love this figure and not the Last Jedi movie or that infamous Crait scene. I just hope that J.J. Abrams decides to use this version of Luke in a flashback scene in episode 9, and I really hope that Luke has a bigger part in the next movie. Okay, before I wrap things up, I do want to let you guys know to check out Rogue 16, which is a Star Wars Hot Toys podcast I co-host with my fellow 6-scale scavengers, Matt and Roy. It is a podcast where we talk everything Star Wars and Hot Toys related. Please check us out. I'll put the link down in the description below. Alright guys, so that wraps it up. Thank you guys again for checking out my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember to do what you love what you collect. Take care guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.